I'm rolling, so you guys are good.
Oh my god, hey! I didn't see you there. Welcome back to Wine About It. I am your host, Claire, and I'm here with Austin, who just got kicked off the island for Survivor Trial by Fire. Austin, the show's called Wine About It, so wine about it. Tell me, what happened?
Oh, I definitely will whine about it.
Yeah, what happened? Go!
So what happened was, we just honestly, I thought that we were going to get out Derek because he was honestly targeting people.
Really?
And I guess, the people that were left in the tribe just weren't smart enough to overcome his toxicity and his connivingness, and they just fell victim. But it's not their fault, not everybody was just made with the same mind that us higher-ups were given.
So would you say Derek's the one causing the most drama right now?
Honestly, probably not, but I love to point my finger. But if anyone is, it's probably Abrielle. I feel like everybody just is loving it up, and she I've noticed that anytime I say something, she'll agree with it, but also so does Lily. Anytime you say anything in front of them, they agree with it no matter what. But then the outcomes are always different. So they're probably just agreeing with everyone, and there's some kind of secret alliance. But honestly, being voted out this late in the competition, I think is kind of, a compliment. Getting voted out first probably sucks, sorry. But no, being voted out last, they were definitely scared that I was going to win.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, no harm.
So, who was the person that you trusted the most in the game today?
I did really trust Morgan. We really had a great bond going. But then, she got voted out. So then that kind of shifted to Abrielle, and I really thought I could trust her, but obviously, people can really turn.
Yeah. So, who do you want to see kicked out next?
Honestly, all of them, but there has to be a winner. Unfortunately, it can't be me today. Although I was definitely a fan favorite, definitely. I think if I were to see anyone win, I think it would be, her name starts with a C. It's not Claire.
Caroline?
And it's not Cindy. Yeah, Caroline.
Is she kind of like a silent killer? Because she really kind of flies under the radar.
Yeah, no, she really does.
Yeah.
And because of that, I have nothing against her.
Yeah.
I'm I don't know, everybody else is running their mouth.
Yeah.
Running lies, and she hasn't.
Yeah. So wait, I'm sorry, did I ask you who you want out or who's going to win?
Who's going to win? Oh, no, you did ask who I wanted out.
So
Everybody
you
but
think
Caroline.
Caroline's going to win?
I'd hope she did. That's who I want to win.
Okay.
Who do I want to see out next? I'd love to see Derek out next, just because I don't want him to get further because he was targeting me, and I want to target him back.
So, this was your first time playing Survivor.
It was.
Right?
Yes.
So, did you have any knowledge of the game of Survivor coming into today, or did you kind of just go in blind and you were like,
No, I really went in blind. I asked somebody, I was like, so what's the rundown? And they kind of gave me a rundown, but Taylor was like, oh my god, watch these videos and come prepared. Definitely didn't do that. I don't have enough time on my hands. Sorry, Taylor.
You still did fine.
Yeah, no, I think I did pretty well.
So, in terms of strategy, you just kind of figured it out as you went?
Yeah. I've played Big Brother before, which is definitely a different game. But I tried to sit in the back too much, got voted out for being suspicious. I tried being overly friendly, and I got kicked out because that was suspicious too. So I've never made it past the third round in anything I've ever done. So I tried to do a good balance. I know it's a different game, but the same concepts kind of apply. So.
Yeah. So, the show's called Wine About It. I have a nice red wine with me right now. If you had to compare your game to a beverage, what would it be and why?
I was gonna say milk. I really was. I was really going to that because, it doesn't stay good for as long as everything else does. So, I didn't make it to the end. So, I don't know, sodas last longer, or, wines last until you open them, basically. But then milk, I stayed good for a while. I was strong, you know, the calcium or whatever. And then somebody opened me. Derek opened my lid, and I just spoiled because he left me out on the counter.
Do you think you're like a full whole milk or like a 2%? Like
I don't know. That shit was stinky and messy outside, so definitely whole milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whole milk. All right.
Yeah, because I'm very wholesome too. I got a good heart. I do, I promise.
All right. Austin, did you have fun today?
I did, actually.
Good. And would you play again?
Definitely.
Good. We cannot wait to have you back here.
Alright.
Alright, guys. This has been another episode of
Whine About It.
See you next
Bye.
time. Cheers. Man, oh man, America, it is getting crazy. Welcome back to another installment of Whine About It. I'm your host, Claire, and I'm here with Caroline, who was just kicked off the island for Survivor Trial by Fire. The show's called Whine About It, so tell me what's going on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just got voted off. Definitely sucked. You know, can't trust everyone, and ultimately, like, people are gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I am surprised to see like where the alliances ultimately fell, because like I think that there are some people that are strong competitors, and I guess that they saw me as a threat more so than other people, and therefore want to be gone to have easier competition around. But yeah, it's not great.
So was this more of a blindside, or did you kind of have it coming?
No, I would say fully a blindside.
Right.
Yeah, like
Dang.
yeah, like there's been a lot of alliance that like for the past couple of votes, like Grant and me and Abby have been very much lined up in terms of what we're thinking, not just like for this vote, but like okay, and then this, and then this, and then this. Okay, great. And so that got broken distinctly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Grant and Abby, were those the two that you kind of trusted the most in the game today?
Yeah, definitely Abby, and then slightly towards the end Grant, but I didn't expect Grant to be as like tough of a competitor as he was. But I think that like towards the end he really like stepped it up in terms of like doing well in the challenges, and then also like kind of politicking around. But yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So who do you want to see kicked out next?
I want to see. I don't know. I mean, this makes me like so salty, but I guess Grant, like, fuck that, you know. I don't know. I mean, I think that like he's won a couple challenges the past few times, so I think he's kind of like gained some momentum. But I think that right now, like, it's kind of hard to predict because there's only 4 people, you know.
So on the flip side of that coin,
Yeah.
who do you think might take it all tonight?
I don't know. Like, I want to say Abby, but I also feel like the other 3 are like in a line. So
Do you think if she'd make it to the final 2 that she'd be someone people would vote for to win?
Maybe so. I think that people all kind of respect her game, and I feel
Yeah.
like she's been pretty like consistent, and that people will vote for her for that. But I also think that that rubs some people the wrong way, just because like she was like really intense with her strategy and like being really good throughout the whole game.
So what would you say was the strongest part of your game today?
I think like staying removed from like close call situations. Like I didn't have a single vote for me until literally just then.
Yeah.
And I got 3. Like I got 3 votes the entire game.
Good.
And so yeah, so I think like that like was good, I guess. Like I didn't necessarily feel like I was like having to like claw my way back into the game at any point.
Nice. So this is your first time playing Survivor.
It is.
So did you have any knowledge of the game of Survivor coming in at all, or did you just kind of come in blind, gonna figure it out as I go, kind of?
Definitely figured it out as I go. I watched half an episode of Luke Family Survivor last night.
So how was that experience for you, kind of just like figuring it out as you went instead
Yeah, it
of
was-
sort of planning for it?
Yeah, it was overall like I mean I had a really fantastic time.
Yeah.
Definitely like had some like logistical questions and like oh wait, so what happens when there's this many people trying to understand all of that stuff, but I don't feel like that was a huge hindrance to like everything.
Yeah.
I think that maybe if there had been players here who played in like previous seasons more than there were, that would have maybe made it harder because they just like knew a bit better about what their strategy should be. But overall, I didn't think it was a huge disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the show is called Whine About It.
Yeah.
I'm a big wine gal. If you had to compare your game to any beverage, what would you compare it to?
Very good question. I would say, a mojito.
A mojito.
Yeah.
Ooh, minty.
Yeah, so I would say a mojito because it's like, it's like tastes good and it's like sweet, but also like has a bit of alcohol and can have a kick to it. And yeah, and I think that like I generally flew under the radar, but like did pretty well, got pretty far, and so yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Mojito. So, did you have one today, Caroline?
A mojito?
No, did you have fun today?
Oh, fun. I think you have one today. I was like, a mojito. Yeah, I had an awesome time. It was super fun.
Would you want to play again?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we can't wait to see you back here.
Thanks.
This has been another episode of Wine About It with me, your host, Claire. We'll see you next time.